Hello, 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 my love. Welcome. Today is Thursday. Woo! We're almost near the end of the week, so I thank you so much for joining Spiritual Queens, aka The Door to Secrets. Hello, Miss Fowler. Okay, I forgot to tell you this because it came to me before I even, while I was doing your messages, while I was thinking of your messages. I'm giving you an assignment, as well as you already have assignments that you need to work on right now. But what I want you to do today, if you can, or if you already have it around you, because I'm sure you have tools around you, the tools you need. I need you to have a red pen, and it could be a tablet, a journal, or anything, and if you can, purchase a journal. You can go get that from Dollar Tree, Dollar General, whatever your local place is. And when you pick it out, make it beautiful. Like, don't just pick one out. Pick one out that has meaning to you. So when you like the cover, it may be something like, it could be stars, rainbows, or some powerful words on it. Whatever the colors, however it is, whatever attracts you to it. I want you to get this journal. And with this red pen, when you open the journal on the first cover, on the cover, I want you to put your full name on there. Put your full name. And after you put your full name in quotation marks, I want you to write Journey to Destiny. And then after you see this video for Thursday, I want you to go back to the video for Monday. And I want you to, with the message that you received, I want you to write certain points of that message that stood out. And then when you write certain messages that's whatever stood out in that message, I want you to write what you feel about that message. Just how you feel about the message. Could be anything. How you feel, what you want to change, what you're trying to create, what you feel you're stuck in, whatever it is. It's a journal. It's your personal journal. And then I want you to do the same thing on Tuesday, Wednesday, and today. And make sure you put the date on there. December 28th, 29th, 30th, the 1st. And beside each, I'm getting the message. Beside December 28th, 2020, I want you to put the day, Monday, and the 29th. Make sure you label it 20, the whole date, December 28th, 2020, December 29th, 2020. But make sure you put the days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because it's New Year's. It's New Year's today. It's a new year. It's a new beginning. And I want you to do this every day while you see these videos up until Friday. And then on Saturday, I want you to go back in your journal and just read through it. Just read through it. Slowly, not just, I want you to slowly read through it because I want it to resonate up here and in here and in here in your gut. I want it to resonate. So if you gotta read word by word, hell, do it. And while you're reading, this is the message. This is the message. While you're reading this, I want you to have, just like I have right here, meditation music. Music that makes you calm and peaceful, or they have different types, third eye chakra, or healing, whatever meditation works for you, whatever you feel comfortable in. And as you read through that journal, I want you to have that music on, and it's gonna it's going to show you some things, because there's going to be magic in them words. And you may not think when you write it down, like, oh, you're feeling this, you may be crying when you write it. I don't know. But when you go back and read, you're going to show there's power and magic in what you wrote. Don't know why I'm saying this, but I'm just delivering a message. So happy New Year and happy Thursday to you. And I want to go ahead and get straight into your reading for Thursday. The first message that came out was the shadow. And this represents emotions, sensitivity, which is a reminder that nothing in life is at a standstill. We always go through the universal flow. The universal, and that's another class I'm teaching. Like I said, as I learn and grow and teach, and it shows me, and I know some things, it's like, if you're not doing it now, the main thing, because this is in what I'm showing you your position. I'm teaching you in your position as you at a standstill, as you feel like you're in a standstill. Learn the universal laws. Now, it's so many of them. So many of them. But it's good to have. It's good to have. And I'll show you why and tell you why. But not right now. That's another class for another time. But make sure that's one of your, I call it a gift of treasures. In your treasure box. Have universal laws handy. Because it's gonna grow you. Like it's like our Bible. The universal laws. So the world is constantly going at a flow. Regardless if you feel like you stagnant, it's still going. It's still changing. Everything changes. And this message is calling you into action, because the time is now when you may have to face your worst fears and look into the dark shadows of your soul. You must learn to confront what you avoided and walk courageously through. Always know that life naturally revitalizes itself, and it does. As it does, so do you. So do you. The shadow card promises that there's light at the end of the tunnel. And it wants you to recognize that by no longer denying your past and letting the tears fall, you will discover the diamonds in the treasure chest, like I was talking about, of your soul. This is a cleansing process to wash away and clear out what was once avoided, ignored, or pushed aside. This message indicates that this is a time when your psychic sensitivity may be quite intense. Learn to open up to it if need be. You can either turn it up or down, because your body is one big psychic antenna. So just remember that you're in control of how high or low you want the reception to be. Mother Earth can assist you in this period of change, sensitivity, and healing. And this message came out in another someone else that's in your class for this week, in this program for this week. And because this message represents the moon. And the same message I gave to this person, I'm going to give to you. I want you, I advise you, I can't tell you what to do, but I advise you. The moon. I want you to start going outside. You don't have to be every day, every night. At least one time this week. I want you to go out into the moon and watch the moon. Look at the moon. And I want you to see how beautiful that light shines through the darkness. Because we all are darkness and light. And people think that darkness is bad. Oh, it's dark, it's fear, it's the boogie monster, whatever. No. Darkness is where things are created. We were birthed in darkness in our mother's womb. Sometimes in our darkest moments, when we're sitting in a dark room, just like, oh my gosh, in pain and suffering, that's our healing moment. In the darkness, as I said in another message, that's where photos are created. In the darkness, in the lab. And it comes and it's created. The images come out in the darkness, and then when you see in the light, it's like, wow. In our darkest moments, our darkest hours, that's when things are truly created. So don't look at darkness as fear or sadness or just something terrible. Look at darkness as the way to create and manifest. Whew. It's also telling me that you need to have patience in your planning. Whatever you're planning to do, whatever you're planning for, whatever you need to do, there has to be a plan. But even in that plan, you need to have patience, not only in the plan, but with yourself. Because things that come quick, like popcorn, 2-3 minutes in the microwave, that comes quick. No, that's not how life is. That's not how reality is. Because even with that popcorn, after that timer is off, guess what? It's still some seeds that's not popped in the bottom of the bag. They got missed. That's why you need to have patience in your planning, because you don't want to miss any seeds. You want them all to grow. And you want them all to be a part of your plan. You don't want anything left out in this plan. So have patience in your planning. Because when you have patience in this planning, guess what? You will have material and spiritual prosperity. You will have the funds, the materialistic things, and even in your spirit, you will have prosperity. Some people have one or the other. But I guarantee you, all the riches in the motherfucking world, all the materials, the wealth in the world, if you don't have spiritual prosperity and you're not connected to spirit, guess what? It's going to be just like that popcorn in the microwave. You're not going to get it all. You're going to have things missed. Blessings that are going to be missed. So have patience in your planning, because you're going towards material and spiritual prosperity. But I do see there has been deception and envy on your path. Deception and envy. Now I want to do a little bit something with that. With the deception and envy, to be forewarned is to be forearmed. To be forewarned, the red flags, is to be forearmed, to be prepared. This message comes at a time when individuals or conditions aren't what they appear to be. How well do you really know the people around you? Are they telling you everything you need to know? In business, make sure you gather all the necessary information so that you are aware and you understand all the facts. All the facts before continuing on. You work hard. You work so hard. Don't let others take from you what is rightfully yours. Unfortunately, some people may be envious of your accomplishments. This message also represents a time of sudden and unexpected changes. I see where I froze up, but I'm going to continue talking with the message. Unexpected, sudden and unexpected changes, or when plans that you're undertaking may not turn out exactly the way you envisioned. So have a plan B, sweetheart, as a fallback. You need a fallback strategy to prevent future problems. Use this message as a reminder to be prepared, because it's better safe than sorry. And the last message is that I can see you being emotionally withdrawn. And I usually would start this to another one, but I have to keep on with this message. Even though you don't see my face, even though I'm looking crazy and right here. But I have to. Because while I'm in this energy, I have to keep going. I need a look. Emotion. Why are you giving me this, Spirit? Why are you giving me this? I need to find it. Why? Why do I need to find emotion? Give me a second, because I'm talking to Spirit. Give me a second. Emotion. Spirit, I need it. Emotion. Give me 1 second, my love. Give me one second. It's the reason why I'm trying to find this. It's the reason why. Why, Spirit, why? Thank you, Spirit. Emotion. The message of emotion, being emotionally withdrawn, this image represents moving away or withdrawing from a current situation in your life, whether it's an old love, a relationship, or leaving behind what once was familiar in search of new horizons, which is new beginnings. It's a new beginning. Right now, it's a new beginning. You don't even know you're in your new beginning right now, but it's a new beginning. On a physical level, it's easy to get caught up in a materialistic world, but it's just as important to retreat from the outside world to enable you to pause, to reflect, and to heal. Schedule some time alone so you can commune with your soul and get the power of spirit, the opportunity to restore your energy level. You need this. Giving yourself the energy to move forward in a positive direction. It's also saying the number 8, something about the 8. When I always say 8, and I was telling you this before when I was talking to you. 8. The number 8 represents infinity. It represents passion. It represents control. It represents power. This is your time. Once again, a confirmation from the message I gave to you earlier. Use this opportunity to tap into your heart and soul in order to find the courage and strength to continue your journey in that wonderful, undiscovered territory of the High Priestess. You get ready to discover you get ready to have the knowledge, find your knowledge. You get ready to have this divine knowledge to understand who you are as the High Priestess. And you're getting ready to come into some undiscovered, amazing territory that you have never been into, never seen, never realized. And that is going to give you power. It's going to give you power. It's going to give you passion. And you're going to be able to control and create your own destiny. My. So I thank you so much, my goodness. Lord, that's a good message for New Year's Day, my love. New beginnings, and you're already in it. You don't even know you're in it. You're into these new beginnings already. Right today, as I speak to you. with the computer screen froze up. But nothing's gonna stop my energy flow. I don't give a damn electronics, the negative energy or whatever. I declare this message is given to you in the power and the glory of the universe, of the divine spirit. I declare power. I declare energy. I declare Toma to know who the fuck she is. I declare Toma to stand up in her power. I declare Toma to love herself, know herself, be herself, and stand in her truth. Not staying in her truth for others, staying in truth for herself, so she can recognize that she is the high priestess. She can know and recognize who she is, where she is, and where she is going. I take my energy. I take some of my energy, give it to her. I take some of my love and give it to her. I take some of my healing and wisdom. And I glorify this power that the universe, that God has given to me. And I confess and I dedicate my truth and power to her as well, so that we can be kindred spirits and share and grow and teach others as we climb to higher dimensions. God bless. Send you love, energy, and power. Know who you are. And stand in your truth. This new beginning is here. The gifts that you have are unique. Everybody have your gift. A lot of people don't have your gift. Millions and millions and millions of people do not have the gift that you have. Recognize that you was blessed with this gift. And your parents, even though the situation is not the way you would love it to be, as you see other families, they squeezed out what they had and really gave it to you. That's why the fight, the battle of having that happy family home, that loving mother, that father, that unity. It's so hard to get. And it's so hard to get because they squeezed all they could and didn't even realize it, that they gave their gifts to you. It's the reason for everything. So I thank you so much. It's 22 minutes. My gosh, you've been the longest message that I have gave for this program. But some people need more of a message than others. And you needed this. So listen carefully. I love you, sis. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow.